Connecting. We've got green.
Hey, David,
Yeah.
we're on the internet.
Hello, I'm David Leonard, your captain for Star Trek Adventures, the Shackleton Expanse.
We had no captain.
Anyway.
Roll cap, my captain.
We had no captain.
Now, whatever.
We don't have it. Anyway.
I mean, who's the highest ranking officer on the ship now?
Yeah.
We lost to the admiral.
Oh, yeah.
You know, she was.
Did we actually lose her?
She was taken as prisoner.
Yeah,
Oh.
for that
Okay.
point of extra point of determination, who wants to summarize what happened last time?
Simply
I
City.
Your character died. There's separation here.
Yeah, it depends on how far the schizophrenia is going.
A part of you. Father, you go to the honors?
Oh, I didn't write very much down. So,
Here, these get the names.
Pegasus. Pegasi? 5.
There were 2 episode names.
Yeah,
Road to Pegasi 5.
Pegasus 5.
Uh-huh.
And we've met a venomous
Oh, it was-
armored slug.
That was the place we went to.
Yeah.
We came forth to contemplate the stars.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah,
And the second one was simplicity.
complicity. Yeah, I
Sure.
wrote that down.
Yeah.
Um,
That was easy enough.
yeah, the USS Walcott. Let's see, no trust of Admiral Stroker in the brig. Went down to the planet, learned the villagers' Missouri. There was an obelisk. Reporting device in the obelisk disabled Starfleet tech.
That was simplicity.
That was simplicity. Okay. Okay, like
Didn't write anything about we came forth to contemplate the stars.
apparently not.
Okay. We were closed in by some venomous armored slugs.
Yeah.
Towards some ancient tech that teleported us basically to the other side of the galaxy somehow.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Iconians, and it wasn't any other race that we knew of that had
Right.
that type of technology. Anyways,
Mhm.
an asteroid that had a lot of radioactive material on it, and just outside the Milky Way galaxy, there was a covenant and the habitation. Let's see, they held a feast for us because we were supposed to be prophets of the gods. We met with Balak. We then made a deal with apostates to fix the transporter.
Ah,
Yes.
but you do more than I do.
All right.
And take it
Extra
with you.
point to Kachuk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tonight's episode, and how fast we go, into the heart of Murasaki 312.
Speed run. Warp speed. There we go.
The heart of what? More.
Murasaki.
Murasaki?
No,
Less Saki.
112.
312.
312. Okay.
Okay, for the first roll, we'll have Insight Science, difficulty of 1.
Okay, well, I got 11 on that.
I'm assuming not me.
You're just part of the group.
All right. So I transferred over from the prior ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
That works.
You're the new hire.
Yes. I have 15.
Okay.
As do I. Shall I assist you? Who says? What was it? What were the reasoning and science?
Insight Science.
Oh, inside science.
Insight.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got 13. So
You can still.
2 successes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. All right. It's early. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, I didn't catch what your name was.
Yeah.
Just call me Silver. It's a lot easier for you.
Okay.
Hmm.
What
This
race are you?
crystalline entity that's floating in front of you.
I think Federation HR says that's no good question to ask. I'm a crew member.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, 1 point of momentum.
Okay.
In 2267, the crew of the Enterprise's shuttlecraft Galileo confronted 4-meter-tall Paleolithic natives when they crash landed on the planet of Taurus II. The evolution of any life in that barren environment nestled inside the electromagnetic effects of Murasaki 312 was unlikely. As you enter this area, you pick up the same ionic interference and magnetic disturbances noted in the Enterprise logs. Other scans yield previously undetected electromagnetic anomalies similar to prior classified missions.
We have a habit of entering ourselves into classified missions.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why you came aboard.
we are Federation. We're going to see some weird stuff.
Yeah, but then they keep telling us to wipe out the data. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it?
I didn't think he was here yet.
Wipe the data.
As you are entering this area, it's going to challenge. Let's see. We're going to need control, security, control engineering, and control science.
Security? Wait, what?
Control security, control
Okay.
engineering, and control science.
Whoa.
I could do science or engineering.
I'm good at security.
I'm better at science. I got 4 in science, 3 in engineering.
All
Okay.
difficulty of 1.
I've got security.
I guess I can do the engineering. I got a 14 there.
I got 13.
I have 13.
So we're all going?
Each one, you pick one.
Okay. I got
Science, engineering, security.
2 successes.
Okay. One momentum for you.
Okay.
One success. No, whatever.
Okay.
2 successes. Can I ask what the base of this is?
Basically, you're trying to. It's a rough ride in these magnetic disturbances.
So helm operations?
No,
Rough ride. And we're trying to steer around this thing.
you're trying to deal with shields, sensors, and
Sensor operations. I had that one too.
fine.
I know the science.
Fine.
So 3 successes.
Fine. Whatever.
I need this blessed
Two
momentum.
momentum.
Thank you, sir.
In orbit around towards 2, the science officer receives perplexing information.
Which one of that is us?
It's,
That'd be me.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to make an insight science. Roll 1.
Insight science difficulty of 1.
Mhm.
Sure. Well, now I need to know if physics, tricorder operation, Q, temporal mechanics, allure and culture, Q, or ancient technology have anything to do with it.
No.
Dang it. Okay, 2 successes.
Okay, 1 momentum. Intermittent data indicates lush foliage in animal herds near the Galileo crash site. But when you beam down, you find a barren rocky surface.
This does not match what the sensors say. Ooh. Ooh. I have something I want to do, but I gotta first pull it up.
Oh.
You're making strange noises over there. What's going on?
I want to look back and see what this place looked like before we got here.
You can do that?
Yeah.
See if you... Okay.
It's just time. It's one of the 4 dimensions.
Yeah. Most of us can only see time-wise in
Uh-huh.
one direction. What did you hear now?
Oh.
Yeah.
uh,
All right. What do I need to do?
We don't know.
and
No.
I'll bet it isn't. listed
Nope.
in the thing.
I even mentioned. Well, this will probably be happen. All right. Oh yay! I get to use a determination to do this stuff, so you don't have to deal with it often. Okay. So spend a point of determination. Insight science task can perceive a glimpse of the past or future. Difficulty is based on how far in the past or future the character is looking. A minute is difficulty 1. An hour's 2, and a day is 3. So I will do the difficulty 2 and spend 1 momentum for an extra die. because, having a character that already breaks the game. Hey, this sounds like Kemper Mechanics to me.
Convenient excuse.
Yeah. 2, 3 successes. How'd it look an hour ago?
Exactly the same,
Okay.
except you weren't there.
Well, there we go. Guys, this is the same as it was, so I don't know what was going on with the sensors.
So it looks like our sensors are being messed with, I would say.
You spot a village, and you note that the creature, the 4-meter tall natives called the Torians.
4 meters tall?
Yes,
Pretty tall.
yes.
Mhm.
They've somehow leaped ahead culturally and technology.
Leave for us to be a walk for them.
Yes. Insight engineering difficulty 1.
Oh.
You got it, or you want me
12?
15? Or 14 for engineering, sorry.
Yeah.
12.
I got 12 too.
I up to insight, reason, and control, but I don't fitness.
And we have
Yeah,
this.
Could have another character that dies in 1 hit.
Yeah.
2 successes.
All right. You find a narrow ravine. The path is blocked by a translucent curtain.
Okay, does the curtain go all the way to the ground?
Yes. But beside the curtain, you find the graves of 2 of the Galileo crew members.
Can I scan to see if they actually have expected remains?
Sure. Reason medicine.
I can do that. Tricorder operations?
Yeah. You're just
I made a science character.
obviously.
I have security 1, fitness 8.
And this mission is perfect for you.
I'm gonna die if someone throws a cat at me.
Told the cat. I don't know why.
2 successes.
Right. 1 momentum.
What
They are,
race
they,
is
they
on?
are humans. They're both humans.
2 humans.
The humans.
So you're not asked to race, but I'm not. Okay.
I didn't ask what you were.
That's what you saying what they were.
I asked the bodies that are underground? Yeah. Actually, I just scanned them and told you what they were.
You believe that the original Galileo crew, with their transporters down and cut off from their shuttle, they had to choose between crossing through or meeting the natives. The Torians will insist that you pass through the shimmering rainbow. On the other side is a different Taurus, too, rich with animals and plants.
She assumed we went through.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, what else are you going to do? Stay on the rocky, barren, empty side?
Turn into a gaseous state to go through.
Shimmering rain.
This is why this is meant for next generation,
Oh, this could break any game.
obviously.
It's like flying in D&D. I mean, it's like a lot of obstacles that just pass over.
Okay, so additional dimensional clues reveal further versions of Taurus 2. It's going to be
Ooh,
Reason and Science, difficulty of 2.
I don't know much about other dimensions. Time, yes. But
Reason and Science, difficulty of 2.
okay, this one I can definitely do. 2 heights. 2.
Somehow, Murasaki 312 has naturally splintered the planet into multiple versions of itself, all occupying the same space. But you need to find the version you arrived on to be able to return to your ship, because as soon as you cross through any barriers, which there have been multiple invisible curtains, your ship's no longer in space. Your ship's no longer in orbit.
Oh, this is cool, guys.
So the planet is a multiverse.
Yes. Madness.
Hope it'll be better.
Okay. I don't know what or how this type of tech would work.
Is
Or
there any
if
way we
it's
can?
tech.
We see one shimmering thing, but we can't see all of them or any.
Some of them are more visible than others. There's ones that are translucent, ones entirely invisible, other ones where it's clearly a movable curtain of
Yeah.
time and space.
If we pass through an invisible one, do we feel different?
Not necessarily.
Oh,
If it's
dude.
identical climate, you're not going to notice a difference. But if it's like warmer, colder, it's all different. Yeah.
Let's just hope that they all have atmosphere so we can breathe.
Yeah.
Can we?
It's just why nothing showed up in your change because
Right. No, I love it.
Yeah.
Can we use our tricorder to retrace our path?
no, the tricorder is completely messed bonkers. It's like I don't know what this is.
Hmm.
What about, I mean, it seems mundane. Nobody brought 50 feet of rope. Did they?
No,
No.
or breadcrumbs.
All it says is you should be able to usher the players through a couple of Torian encounters and Taurus 2 variants before landing party finds their version and returns to the ship.
Okay, so we need to figure out how to go through different dimensions.
Not even knowing how many you've already been through. At least 2.
Hmm. Well, can we see the path we've already traced? I mean, we can see where we've been.
I don't touch the ground.
You have this.
I got 3 feet, so I touched the ground extra. So.
Oh, hey, there you go.
There we go.
One more, and we can have a full setup there.
Are we leaving footprints since it's a barren space? Say yes.
Sometimes.
Oh.
You're in the lush forest now, so it's kind of...
Hmm. Well. Hmm.
Should we all hold hands so make sure we don't go into different dimensions separately?
Really?
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Can you, like, form one? Or
Okay. Are there any
how are you
vines?
holding the tricorder?
Are there vines in this forest?
Kind of.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get a nice thick vine and use it for our rope.
Okay.
Okay. You want to find a vine?
All right. Let's see.
And then you find TikTok and you find a YouTube.
Control security difficulty at 2.
Okay.
You want me to try to assist you? I mean,
I got
why do I only get 11?
I've got 13 on that one. Oh, let's see. And let's see what I spend the.
Yeah, I only got 11 there too.
Yeah.
That's all.
To
Control.
get an extra die, I spend one of my
Your momentum? Okay.
momentum.
You know, I use more of my momentum as well, so I get extra.
Yeah,
die. There
okay.
we go.
All right.
Because this is an important idea.
Okay.
One fifth.
What's that?
I got 1.
Okay, I got 3.
So 4 total.
Yeah, 2
Cool.
momentum then.
So
Okay.
we each get 1.
Each got one.
And we each get the 1 back that we spent. Huzzah.
Okay. So we got a vine.
Yep.
And
You at least recognize the
Okay.
one you came from,
yeah.
and you go back through its shimmering rainbow to find out
Right.
that the vine just shrivels up and dies.
Uh
It can't support. It can't be.
huh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, we're not shriveling up and dying.
No, humanoids are fine.
He's not humanoid at all.
Living creatures are fine, but these plants apparently
Huh.
can't. Yeah, you're gonna have to find.
Uh,
Native of this multidimensional world.
Yes.
Can't go from one to another. Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody's trying to find clothing in one place, wear it, and then walk to another place, then you'll be naked. I don't want that. Evidently.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm at a loss other than trying to.
Oh. What time of day is it?
It's around 2
Or
p.m.
night. Okay.
2 p.m. Afternoon.
All right. I have astrophysics. Would I be able to have seen, okay, the planet's changing, or the stars changing?
Let's do.
I would think it should.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Insight Science difficulty 3.
Why would you do insight? All right.
Find reason science.
Yay!
Difficulty 3.
All right, 15. All right, I'll spend it for I'll spend one of those to get an extra die.
Okay.
Let's see. I got 15. So 3 successes.
Well, you see that for the most part,
It's not out of the
they're
way.
the same, but apparently there are some like massive changes to the point where like some of the stars that are here in one, you look through, you peek through the other one, aren't there in the other one. There's such a difference in it's not necessarily exactly a time, but different dimension. Not everything forms the same way.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know, for the most part, sure. It's at least, each of these you found is
Well,
capable.
like the sun.
Yeah.
The sun's probably the same everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can use the sun to navigate.
Okay.
Is at least somehow capable of each one you found has been a breathable atmosphere. There might be one you come across where
Step back.
a
Step back.
breathable atmosphere did
Well,
not
we
form.
should know right away if that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
And back up.
Well, I suppose I could just go through and check.
Uh-huh. Hmm.
So you go come back again.
Shit.
And if we can go backwards through the same one we did
Well,
there.
apparently we can. We went back with the vine, and it sure.
We're also making the assumption too that these things aren't moving. That would be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I'm giving him any ideas. I'm just saying it'd be terrible.
So from what you can tell, the actual the Taurians are about 3 meters tall. These current ones are
In the forest.
in the forest. Yes, they're more similar to modern humanoids. They aren't aggressive like prior Taurians, but they do remain imposing. It seems like they have a.
Are they aware of the multidimensionalness of their planet?
They don't understand what it is, but they know just to stay in the area they're at. They've built their society in the place that seems most capable of supporting it.
Hmm.
And they've poked their head through certain ones and like, no.
Interesting.
So presumably, this is a large enough pocket that they could have a society.
Yeah. That's not
Or there's adjacent pockets that are at least
Compatible. Yeah, compatible with it, yeah.
Like the one you came from, they're kind of surprised that you were there for so long. It's just arid desert that they would have dehydrated and died very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are the 4-meter ones there, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just 3 meter.
Here they're 3-meter.
Here they're 3 meter. The previous ones that the Enterprise encountered were 4 meter.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were the ones that were in the... We didn't encounter anybody in the desert.
No.
Okay. I thought you were saying that there was somebody in the desert that was encouraging us to...
No. There was someone behind the rainbow curtain, as they described in the next section,
Okay.
that led to that 3 meter society. You haven't found any 4 meter ones.
Okay.
There used to be, but
Can we ask? Like to ask them, do you know where the rainbow curtain is?
they point to where you came from.
That doesn't help so much.
So that's one step away, but then you had tons of different deserts and tons of different spots where you at any point could have crossed through something and not felt it. There are more obvious ones and there are less obvious ones. That's why they picked this one, because it's habitable and easy to spot.
Okay.
Sure, suppose in a forest, there's more things going on in a forest that you're
Yeah.
gonna,
Oh, yeah.
see something that,
Animals,
is
plant
clipping
life,
or
all kinds of
something.
stuff. Yeah.
I suppose in a desert, okay, it's all sand and rocks.
Yeah.
Are those sand rocks?
And our sensors picked up shadows or something from the other dimension. So while sensors,
From above, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lush foliage animal herds. This is what it was detecting, not where you ended up.
Could it be that the folds in space aren't only like vertical, but also horizontal? Like there's an elevation you get to that it looks like below it would be
So
vegetation.
Gee,
I'm
thanks.
wondering if we could somehow lock onto some signal from the ship or transmit to the ship and
The
try
ship
and-
doesn't exist in this universe.
Right.
Yeah.
But we got sensor ghosts.
Hmm.
And the trick is, can we get a sensor ghost of the ship?
Hmm.
Preferably modifying a tricorder to do so.
Daring engineering, difficulty of 3.
Oh, I got a 13 for that.
I have 12. Do you want me to assist you?
Sure, I'll use... Wait.
Oh, okay.
So I have this, did the reading. It's out of the player book.
Mhm.
I'm going to spend 1 point of momentum. Well, will that do me a benefit? No, not with engineering. Never mind. I'll save that for later. I'll spend 1 point of momentum for a die.
All right, I'll spend momentum as well because I want us to get out of here.
Yes. Modify the tricorder to get some sort of breadcrumbs or signal to trace back to the ship or allow the ship to get to us. 13. 1, 2, 3 successes.
What's that?
Okay, so 1 momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got 1. I need 1.
Okay.
It seems like the tricorder is going to need some extra calibration because it's trying to pick up everything all at once.
Everything everywhere all at once?
Everything everywhere all at once. And there is so much just information that is just scrolling.
Do we just have like one tricorder on one side of the curtain, another tricorder on the other side of the curtain, try to detect the two?
We have 3. We can triangulate with them.
I'm good with triangles. That's how I
But
walk.
that means you separate.
And I am one.
Yeah.
Do our phasers work in the scene?
Yeah.
Can we burn spots on the ground to make marks?
The simple yet great security answer.
Well, what I'm saying is we
No, it's perfect.
we pass through a thing. We
Well,
melt some
those kind
sand.
of things would show up very easily in
Yeah.
these jungle areas, but in the desert areas,
Well,
in all
the desert,
likelihood,
you
the
melt
wind
the
and the
sand.
sand, the wind and the sand would just blow
It
over
would become,
more
it
sand.
would become glass. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Glass is fine. It'd be heavier. Oh, okay. So we tried line there, but
Yeah,
what we tried a rock.
A
We just
rock,
throw a
yeah.
rock from one side to the other. Would it
Right.
crumble, or you can't kill a
Does
rock?
it disappear?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
You throw a rock,
We throw a rock.
you still see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inanimate
Okay.
objects.
How did we live going?
Well,
They were kind of surprised.
Okay.
Apparently, your physiology is it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't deadly.
Okay. So we just need a bunch of rocks then.
well,
Make a trail.
that's an idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a trail. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't just want to start a fire here.
True. Yeah.
So we can at least always get back to this semi-habitable.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
these semi-friendly.
As we walk around, continue to try and take tricorder readings to
Yeah.
see if anything comes up.
Indeed.
I mean, they talk about the crew of the Galileo that they were willing to help the crew members until they just died of old age, apparently.
Oh, that's a plus. We can at least retire here.
Yeah. They are concerned that you're trying to leave, and it's like, no one's been able to leave. This is very dangerous. We don't understand what any of it means, and we just try to make a society here. You're welcome to join us.
Danger is part of the job.
Okay.
There is in the contract. I don't know why I signed that.
Mm.
Okay. I suppose I should know this, but
Are we able to
who's in charge?
Yeah. Nobody. We're all three working together. Are we trying to calibrate the tricorders to be some usefulness at the moment? I mean, like I said, we've got 3 tricorders. We narrow the beam of the tricorder so that it's only measuring a small section.
I mean, there's only so much you can do with original series tricorders. If this
Yeah.
is next gen, you'd have a far easier time figuring this out.
Oh.
Possibly.
Not that your characters would have any idea what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your rank?
My rank? Okay.
Yes.
Lieutenant?
I'm lieutenant junior grade. What's your rank?
Standard Lieutenant Brewman.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
So I guess technically you outranked me.
Yeah.
And you probably outranked me. So
All right.
you asked who the leader was. So
Yeah. We're all
Take me to your leader. Wait.
we're all in the same scenario. So
Yeah. Not real significant. We do the best we can where we're at.
Well, is there any dimensional change that we can scan from one side to the other? Like, can't we pick up a different wavelength or anything like that?
We limit our tricorders to measure just a very narrow range of something.
We could at least guarantee if we knew there's a change when we cross.
Mapping changes.
You could, if you were like walking slowly and having it out ahead of you, probably find curtains.
Great, I can't do it. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Not
yeah,
even holding the tricorder either. You don't have.
it's kind of like a gaseous
I asked.
arm. I don't know.
I don't know. And then why do you have gaseous legs?
I don't need it.
Okay.
We'll be at the end of a gaseous arm. Like maybe a gaseous hand.
I also have
So it wasn't necessarily racist before. Thank you.
pseudopod.
Okay.
How do you control the buttons and dials and things?
Well, I can change density, so changing density.
There you
Okay.
I've been called pretty dense myself.
go. But you can't change that. Anyway.
No changing that.
All
I've
right.
tried.
Well, as long as we know
Then we cross the barrier.
when we cross a barrier and can map each one to say if we've been in that area, we can start eliminating them. And if we come across one again, we just go back.
So can we you sense the ship? When we get to an area that the ship exists?
We have to have an open comm link, and immediately when it's available, get a response.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how we're going to have to find the ship, is keep crossing barriers until we come to an area where it exists.
That won't take long at all.
Well, we go
Also,
back. to
remember
where we
that
came.
these old tricorders and communicators had a charge to them. They would drain the battery.
Whoa.
Hey,
They made point of complaining about that during production.
No, remember,
Goodbye.
remember,
Yeah, I know.
in Trials and Tribulations,
Yes,
you have your flap open, you're going to drain the power.
sure.
Well-
Not in the universe, yes. But Major Brown said in the video,
Yes.
you know, the actress who played Bosch was like
Yes.
box for, I think my battery's dead.
Well,
And they're like, the
that
battery's
was
gonna
mocking
get
next gen. They
Yeah.
advanced to the point we didn't need that. But your original series, you had flap, you had battery.
all right. Well, we intermittently open it, not leave it on all the time.
But considering how narrow, you know, how
Yeah,
frequently we might be passing through these veils here,
yeah.
we may need it all the time.
Well, not necessarily
Well-
as a communicator, but
Figure it out if it happens.
yeah. Okay.
We can always take a phaser's power supply.
Not his though, he's security.
I
Keep in mind.
don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so what are we rolling?
Well, before
Right.
you roll anything, you
Okay,
kind of
any counter?
recognize. No. In the sky, there is an attempt of the DMV, as we called it, to appear. So that kind of phases in and out, and you kind of hear
Are they playing with a looking device?
a garbled message from Chetney saying, "Trying to fly in, can't reach you. Going back."
I'm the pilot. Why are they trying to find the ship?
They're
Because we
encountering.
disappeared.
The ship does not like trying to fly into these multi-dimensional rifts. It's like they couldn't get a lock onto you. They tried to.
Kind of hope none of those rifts are varying sizes smaller than the ship. That would get. Ooh.
Kind of hope
Yeah.
they don't. We don't want them to fly into it either, really.
No, exactly.
But
So it's just glimpses of them trying to fly through, and then it just stops because they flew back. Nope, we
can
can't.
we tell a direction so we can try and go that general direction? I mean, perceivably, if we can see it going this way, we at least know in our current way we go this way. We may not know the next way, but at least for our particular little mirrors.
Well, they apparently tried to fly as close as they could to whichever. They ended up partially appearing in one of your pockets, and the shields and dampeners and stuff. Were like, no, but this ship is being splintered into multiple dimensions. I can't do this.
Nice.
I can't do this. Why is the ship saying
If
I?
it goes straight up.
There's there sentience in this ship?
That sounds like a good fill later.
Okay.
An intelligent cloaked ship.
USS Skynet.
Oh boy.
I'll take her where she needs to go. That's fine.
All right, let's do something different this time. Controlling con, difficulty of 3.
Okay. I got 13
You're
there.
navigating.
Hey, yes.
I got 11.
I got 12.
All right. Use momentum to get me 3 dice.
I'll need to
Just
take
been a
that for
determination. You get an automatic 1.
No, I must. We'll do that. Sure. That's the automatic 1.
I just roll a 1.
Okay, so you got 2.
You assisted me already.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You got 2, and you got
Oh, really?
An 18 and a 20.
Well,
Oh,
at least you got your automatic ones. That's 4 successes
Yes.
and a complication.
yeah. As you're leading everyone else, the other 2 through the way,
4 successes.
yes,
Yes.
you find your way back, but the other 2 are stuck in 2 other places.
Okay.
It's like you're alone. You're alone. He's in
Oh,
contact with the ship.
oh, wow.
Oh,
Can I use my other determination to reroll that 20?
All right.
Okay, yes.
okay.
Don't be a 20. A 1!
Hey!
6 successes.
All right.
And we're all together.
And you're all together.
The more
Okay.
important of the thing.
Okay. So
you
get,
managed to find precisely where they wandered off. Back on the ship.
Okay.
But
We got transport back up?
what's causing this?
Maybe it's better for a more, bigger staff crew.
Yeah.
So they can all get lost.
No, not us. Them.
They can all get
they
lost.
can all get lost. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, wait a minute. We're about in the ship now, about the planet.
You're at least
We're
Are we in communication again?
you're in communication again, but they can't get a transporter signal.
Okay.
okay.
There's too much interference.
Always too much interference.
Uh-huh.
Is it? You said the Galileo was still here?
Crashed
Okay.
in ruins.
But
No.
Let's go to the Galileo.
if we
Can we
can't,
find it?
You said it's there.
It's there.
then we'll lose the ship.
Let's see what we can do about fixing or using its transporters to build a beacon or...
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I got transporter chief.
All right.
Daring and engineering difficulty of 4.
Daring and engineering.
Yep.
So that's 13. If we really want to make this succeed, we
Mine's
need a
12.
difficulty of 4.
Well, how many? You had a thing of 6 before. Didn't you get some more?
Oh yeah. How
3
much?
momentum.
I got
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to spend this 1 momentum to do the screwiest thing in here called Did the Reading and change it for me from engineering to science.
Okay.
Subsequent, it costs more momentum each time I do it. So 1. Yeah. So it's daring in science for 14. Are we in a new scene that I can steal some of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I got 14. What do you have?
Let's see. It's control and
Daring
yeah,
engineering.
daring engineering. 12.
Okay.
I'm either daring. I'm okay engineering.
When you attempt a task to use, repair, or modify a transporter, you can add 2 to the threat to reduce the difficulty of the task by 2. Have 2 threat.
Yay.
All right, so it's a difficulty 2 now.
Okay.
We found the ship.
How
We're going on transport.
about I use 3 of those and you use 1?
Sure. And I'll get one.
So I'll take 2 more. Please, no complications on this.
And not complicate.
No complications.
Well says.
Okay.
2, because that gave me the focus for it from the did the reading. 3 successes on my side. So we have 4 for difficulty 2.
Okay. 2 momentum,
1 each.
and you're able to build a emergency or something to enhance the pattern buffers.
Yes, transporter MacGuffin.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you're back aboard. And now you never want to come back here.
Well, that was an interesting planet.
Can we scan it or record it?
The physics behind the Murasaki effect remains a mystery.
Would there be a solution?
To figure out what
Yeah, what's going on?
No.
It's a natural phenomenon or
It's a natural
technology or-
phenomenon as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Yes.
Should we-
Who knows, maybe we can come back here as the next gen crew and actually figure it out.
I think we should put a beacon.
I was literally just going to say,
Yeah.
yeah. But do we have any beacons?
Klingons don't use beacons.
That's what I'm saying.
Klingons just kill things.
Um,
Chutney is wondering why you didn't just kill them all.
Yeah. Because we wouldn't do any good.
They're bigger than us.
are there any emergency broadcast things on the alien shuttles we have?
On the shuttle itself, it's not like
I don't really want to chuck that out the window.
No.
Okay. I guess we just send a communique to Starfleet and say, yeah, you might want to get a beacon out here.
Are there any moons on this planet?
Wait, just to be sure, I'd like to do a scan on us in our ship to make sure we have the same dimensional wavelength.
Did any of us change?
I want to know if we went to the mirror universe.
Insight Medicine, difficulty of 2.
Okay.
I have 11.
I have 13. Mm. 2 successes.
You are fairly certain there is only one universe in which your compatriots are on a Klingon vessel waiting for you.
Okay.
All right.
And neither of us were modified by
No.
going between those different dimensions.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No one has like a weird goatee.
No.
Okay.
I mean, you do now, but...
I have a goatee. I have hair.
Anybody that's have a normal looking goatee? Yeah, for that, a weird goatee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, next mission. Return to Beta Naiobe. Return to Beta Naiobe. So let's get a Reason Science difficulty of 1.
Reason science?
Yes.
Oh,
Is this using the ship's sensors?
It's more of a history thing.
Okay, fine.
like ancient texts? I got that.
No.
3 successes.
Okay, so 2 momentum. Beta Niobe went supernova in 2269. The system's inhabitants, the Sarpedians, evacuated into their past via a time portal, the Atavachron.
Oh, this sounds fun.
The following year, a gateway to an antimatter universe opened within the supernova remnants.
Are you okay there?
You're being ordered by Starfleet to investigate any connection between the Atavachron, the gateway, and Telecol
How many
technology.
tropes can we get in it? We got time travel, we have supernova, we got antimatter dimension. What?
And we have Telecol.
Oh, we Telecol back. Alright.
Yes. As you approach the Beta Niobe remnant, a multicolored gas torrid.
Do I know it?
What?
The gas.
No,
I didn't know if I was pointing.
no. You experience temporal skips. Officers see themselves doing things before they do them. Then they have to repeat things they've just done.
Do you think all gases look the same?
Confusion causes problems as people do things out of order.
This just looks normal.
So let's do the same thing we did before. Control security, control science, control engineering. To make sure somebody doesn't screw something up. All difficulty of 1.
For science.
Yeah, actually, security or engineering, not security. That'd be bad.
That would be very bad.
Okay. One success.
Okay.
3 successes.
2 momentum. You're able to keep things from going horrible.
Yay.
Uh-huh.
That's a novelty.
For once, yes. The supernova in a dense system dense with temporal incursions has created hundreds of temporal fragments. While struggling to avoid the fragments, you find debris consistent with ancient telecol technology.
Ooh.
I want it.
Debris, is this like
I do
trash?
too.
Is this like
What do you know
trash?
about it?
Debris is like cheese.
All ancient technology. Not just teleport.
Okay. We've been dealing with a lot of teleport technology.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think I came here?
Had they been telling you to wipe all your data?
Data's not here.
All your information?
Okay.
I just like it, ancient technology, and it's why I signed up for the trip.
Okay.
Basically, he's the replacement for Animal Stoker.
Sure.
I want someone who is knowledgeable about this but won't go against Starfleet rules. So yeah, if there's something Starfleet tells him to delete, he'll delete it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
We need to figure this stuff out.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's try and collect this stuff.
Let's do a
Tractor beam?
Insight Science difficulty of 2. Using the sensors on the heart of the supernova.
13, but I do have sensor operations.
You go and I'll assist.
Ooh.
One success.
2 successes.
Alright, 1 momentum. Anomalous readings at the heart of the supernova get your attention. Could the supernova have been induced by the ancient race to create a gateway to their dimension? Or was it an accident caused by the Sarpedians, or Sarpedans, modifying the ancient dimensional technology for temporal travel? Snippets of communications from the other side seem to be calls for help, perhaps from the Telecol themselves.
I have some questions.
All right. We are Q away from this being the best mission ever.
For you, yes. I'm excited as well.
So, you enter the gateway purposefully? Because otherwise...
Accidentally?
Well, I mean, because of human error, equipment failure, if you failed the previous ones, you would have into the gateway. But you can either choose, since you maintain things under control.
Is there anything else for us to figure out outside of it?
No. Then there are just fragments of things, and you can tell that this supernova ended up creating this temporal gateway that you can fly the entire ship through.
I just want to walk over from the science station to go.
Go.
Well, not walk, I guess float, hover,
Uh-huh.
materialize. I don't know.
Yeah. It's fascinating.
We're all generally the same kind of rank
Yeah.
here, so do we have
Okay.
consensus then?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
All
good.
right.
Do this.
Gateway.
Right?
Do we think we can get back out of it? We just
Crossing through... No.
Worth it!
went-
We just got off on a multi-dimensional planet.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
Uh-huh.
9.
Fun.
Uh-huh.
Gonna need, let's see, control, security, engineering, science, difficulty of 2 now, because there are tons of damages throughout the ship.
Oh, yeah?
Tons of damage going on.
Did I get my determination back? This is the new.
Yeah. Oh, no.
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 Oh,
Man,
no.
I can't do time sight and time. I wanted to break time.
Okay. I spend on my momentum.
So you want to do the same checks as before, but
Yep.
with difficulty of 2 now. So.
I will get my momentum for
Let's
those.
see.
I'll throw a momentum for myself.
Security is at 13.
Good. Control, science, someone.
Yes.
Ooh. 1 success.
One.
This.
2 success.
2-2-1.
Only had 1 success.
You want to spend your determination to re-roll, or
Oh,
Or do we want to find out what a failed security means?
failed security means your weapons and shields are down. If you want to let that happen,
Try and fix them. I'm sure it's only a 30-part work track.
oh.
We have an engineer,
I'll spend my determination and fix it.
a chef, and a doctor.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I'll just take 2.
chef has been more of a murderer than a chef, but yeah, whatever.
Take 2. Make
Aren't
it
all chefs in a way
an actual
murderers?
1 and
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's 2 success. Thank you.
So, you are not in the antimatter universe reported by the Enterprise, nor do sensors detect anything Telecall related.
Did we have a viewer?
Oh,
Shino Tama. So, Captain, I don't have enough power.
the ship tumbles through, but you're not home. The gateway's destination has changed.
When did it change to?
Where did it change to?
He said when.
And
Yeah.
Well, it's
you're,
temporal.
you're not sure. Nearby, a familiar obelisk orbits a planet. Have you found the Telecall? But the planet is barren. The obelisk sheared in half. Who knows how many gateways it drifted through before being captured by the planet's gravity.
Shino Tama says, I've been a long-time viewer, mainly a channel stalker. Have a great game, as always. Thank you.
Anyway, so, gonna need, let's see, insights and science, difficulty of 2.
13.
15.
11.
Of course you're insightful. May I assist you?
Sure. I'll spend
I do not assist you. I don't make it worse, but I do not assist you.
physics or temporal mechanics or ancient technology. Hell,
Ancient technology.
there we go. Hey, and it helps. 2, 3, 4 successes.
Alright, so 2 momentum.
I only spent 1.
Okay, the shorn edges of this obelisk exhibit similar radiation traces to the starship's own hull, your own starship's hull, suggesting that it originated from the same dimension. As I say Lexington, but the DMV's home. Engineering races to get systems online as the gateway fluctuates. Using the radiation frequency, they tune the gateway to their entrance point and it stabilizes further. The DMV bursts through, colliding with temporal fragments, triggering a feedback loop in space-time.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. DMV, that's not our ship.
Yeah, it is.
It's us.
Yeah.
I thought we were on
This mission assumes you're still in the Lexington.
Wrong thing on ship. We renamed it
okay.
the USS
sure.
DMV.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Now I'm going to need a
Now we're tracking.
daring engineering difficulty of 4 as the gas torrid collapses into a black hole, and the fragments are subsumed into the new fabric of space-time defined by the black hole's deep gravity well.
Oh my.
Ah,
I
Well,
mean,
I got a
Derek,
13.
I have 12.
Okay. Well, since this is serious, I'm going to make it a 14 by spending 2 momentum.
Because you do it in science and engineering.
Yeah.
Science. Okay.
I'll assist.
Sure. Now I want 2 more
You're
dice.
trying to use whatever equipment you have to get away from this black hole.
Can I use my tricorder?
No.
Okay. I mean, black hole is physics, right?
Weird.
2 successes.
Okay, you needed 4. You only got 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, this is going to be fun.
We've already used your termination.
Yep.
yeah.
Dylan, is that you? All right. So, what's the event horizon look like? Not the ship.
So we all die, and when our characters come back next week,
Well, we don't really die. We just kind of slow down.
They get Andromeda.
Yeah.
oh,
That was a fun show.
it
Hence,
was.
Dylan.
Yeah, okay. Now I see get your reference.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy. NPCs are left to the game master's imagination.
You have quite the imagination.
Yes. Also, if you are unable to avoid the black hole, the multiverse could come to you by having a ship from the other side come through.
Huh?
What ship? Whose ship? What ship's going
The
to?
Lexington appears.
Of course it does.
Okay.
Oh,
From another dimension.
Yes. And full impulse just tries to tractor beam your ship and drag it away.
Okay, I did say pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it wrong, but yeah.
You're being hailed.
Hey,
That's a problem for the communication officer.
We don't have one anymore.
No.
It's who you replaced.
This is Commander Alexander Morse of the Lexington.
yeah. What do you want?
You're running this.
Yeah, we're not.
You're the
Who am I speaking
You're
to?
security. You're speaking of security. Sir,
security. What do you want?
Our security officer's name is also Cyriac. What's going on here?
interesting. We seem to have passed through a time portal, possibly a space portal of some sort.
Why is the security officer talking about science stuff?
Yeah. Well, I can put the science guy on. The science obelisk on.
If you have repeat members of the crew, where am I?
I don't know who you are, but you will cancel this.
Do you, sir?
Thank you.
Our ship was blown up by Starfleet.
Why would Starfleet blow up Lexington?
We knew too much.
You see the Admiral in the background. What's going on? Where did we go?
Admiral, from what I understand, you really want to go see that obelisk.
She'd be obsessed with it, right?
Oh yeah, she once she notices, absolutely. Let's figure this out. So they drag back toward
They're dragging us back.
the nearby planet. Yes.
All right.
To really confuse things and trade them ships.
The Lexington decides to mount a rescue mission because there are apparently some Sarpedon refugees that have been deposited on this barren planet by temporal and dimensional rifts.
Can they know them? We'll find them?
Okay.
We could barely find ourselves.
Well, they're very equipped to, take in refugees than we
Yeah.
are.
Well, we
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
didn't die in a black hole. I don't
Yeah.
know what timeline we're in currently, but I'll look at the thermometer.
Can we get the...
Not Kelvin?
No, not
Okay.
good.
Send things up to Lexington, see what time...
If it were Kelvin, everything would be nice and sleek and fancy and special.
Uh-huh.
You still got the glowing buttons and.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess we should assist, right?
Well, what can we do?
Captain, how can we assist you?
Looks like you need more assistance than we do.
Well, you got us out of the black hole, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, just take your time to repair your engines and weapons. That way you can defend us in case there's something goes wrong.
depending on guess what?
We don't know what else is coming through these portals. If we're taking time to beam these people up off this planet, we're going to be defenseless without our shields.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, all right.
Okay.
Well, fix things.
Yeah, let's start working on the engines.
Control and engineering, difficulty of 3.
Hmm. Okay, I got 12.
12.
14.
You want me to assist?
Sure.
Yeah, you don't get.
What's the difficulty?
3.
3. Okay, I'm going to buy an extra die.
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Well, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do anything.
No successes, one complication.
You didn't get any success either?
No successes.
Back to the
Warp
black
core
hole.
breach imminent. Warp core breach imminent.
It says it in Klingon.
Yeah.
Ah!
All right. Let's
Control Z.
eject the warp core. What else do you do? if it's
Into the black hole. Sure, why not? That didn't work out so well before.
Yes. Eject the black. Ejected.
Sorry, anybody listening on the headphones.
Well, you got that noise thing going.
Yeah, but still, you're right underneath the
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That was what we should have tested when we were young.
Let's
Okay.
eject the warp core towards the black hole.
All right.
Really wanna-
Daring engineering, difficulty of 2.
It's only a 13. What's the worst that could happen?
You could transport to the New Lexington and have
We do have an improved reaction control system. Did that not help us at all?
It'll eject faster.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna assist?
I got one success.
Sorry, what were we rolling for again?
Daring engineering.
Dairy
42.
engineering. One success.
All right, you managed to eject the warp core.
Can we fly away a little bit?
Oh, we do have machines.
Impulse.
Still have
It
impulse.
is being
Yeah.
very quickly moved toward the black hole.
Communications. Hail to Lexington. Tell them. Oh wait. Reach out to Lexington.
Yeah.
We had a mishap. Run.
Affirmative. Do you want us to
Yeah.
correctly beam you again?
For what
I
happens-
don't even know where we need to be to hide, other than let's go to the other side of the obelisk. That seems safe. How big's the obelisk?
Big as a shuttle.
So what happens when the warp core blows up in the black hole?
Well, we did that before.
Well, what happened? I don't remember.
We went to the Discovery universe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a bad time.
Well, who knows what? What will happen this
The portal you went through in the first place to get here is now once again stabilized.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Failed successfully.
That mean the warp core breach blew up and stabilized it?
Gave it the antimatter. It was supposed to, it's a gateway to an antimatter universe, and you just threw a whole bunch of matter into it.
And antimatter.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What?
Lexington, do you have a spare warp core? You
No.
seem to have lost ours.
No, even if we did, it wouldn't be compatible with a Klingon ship.
Do you think you could get Starfleet out here?
We don't know if there is Starfleet in this universe you just dragged us into.
We didn't
There
drag you into
certainly
it. You dragged
is
yourself into
Starfleet.
Yeah, we have our cameras on. Look at our uniforms. Do we have
Yeah,
to
did
pretend
you
to be
come from
uniformed?
this universe? No, you didn't come from this universe either, did you?
We did not drag you
Oh,
into
we
it.
each came from different universes?
Yes.
That's still the pocket universe.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's scan for Starfleet frequencies.
Mhm.
See if there's anything going on.
Can I use astrophysics to see, like, if I recognize star systems, right? And, like, okay, what will be a direction for us to be pointing at sensors to find a signal? Okay, I know that's Alpha Centauri. We need to point sensors there or whatever, That's Vulcan.
Control command difficulty of 3.
Great.
Hmm.
10.
11.
12.
Hey, you're in charge. I'll assist you.
Okay.
Find the worst one we have.
No.
166.
You're not able to find anything.
Okay.
Lexington, do you have a full complement
Oh, what,
of
torpedo?
crew?
True. Sure. Well, a lot of them have been in the sick bay for injuries during the whole fiasco we just went through, but
Do you have anyone who can, take on some of this scanning that we're failing to do?
Obviously, Starfleet, all Starfleet, have better sensors than Klingon ship boy. Come on.
Or we could
You do
transport
the thing.
over to the Lexington and go with them.
Yeah.
Can we detach a poking device first? Well, I've seen it with a poking device.
Ah,
we can't allow that.
we can't allow what?
Want
A cloaking device.
You don't want a cloaking device?
It's not that we don't want it, it's that Starfleet has outlawed it.
We are Starfleet. Look at our uniforms.
On a stolen Klingon vessel.
It was abandoned.
We can't put that on our ship.
All right, whatever.
Well, it's still in a better place to be on that ship than this ship. We can get back on a Lexington.
Hey, Lexington, assuming that,
Yeah.
yeah. There's going to be 2 Sirocs and.
I mean, we've seen 2 Spocks before. Why
Yeah.
not 2 rocks too?
Right.
And there's no problems with people being in the wrong dimension at all. That's never gonna
No.
happen.
No.
Maybe we should try and get back to our own dimension.
Using the Klingon too.
Yeah.
No, and we still have, you know, we don't have warp drive, but we still have the slower drive,
Impulse.
impulse.
So yeah, if you're wondering, this particular page referencing the episode All Our Yesterdays and the Counterclock Incident.
Okay.
All right.
Well, in this part of the universe, they apparently have several places to go.
Well, since we're still here, we get any tilt call equipment?
The only thing you can find is this obelisk, and
That's roughly the size of a shuttle.
Can we try and get it into our shuttle bay?
Yeah.
all right, control con difficulty 3.
Okay, so that's 13 for me.
11 for me.
Well,
And none of us have momentum anymore. We want to use our determination.
Mm-hmm.
What could go wrong?
I'd like to spend a point of threat for an extra die. Yeah, this has been a good break. Ooh! I got 2 successes.
I got 1. The 3 steps total.
The threat worked.
Yeah. All right, you managed to pick up. You have the bay open. You just fly back and scoop it up and close up the bay.
Can I tell if this obelisk is from our dimension or this dimension?
You said it matched our hull.
It is from your dimension.
Okay.
Yes, but it is sheared in half and no longer active.
Okay.
Still work.
So you and I both rushed to the cargo bay.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
the shuttle bay.
Abandoned stations.
Kids in the candy store. Yay!
We finally got it.
So you're standing in the bay and something you hear.
What does it do?
Is there any power supply or anything we can see?
Anything except see the warp drive.
No.
Do we need it to be a warp drive, or could we get a temporal?
Well, we can travel through time.
And
not
as far as
through
you can
space.
tell, your drive reopened the portal. Whether it will take you back to your own dimension or not.
Heck of it. Well, I mean, if space is always moving and you time your temporal jumps right, couldn't you get to where you need to be?
I don't know, sir.
Neither do I, but I'm willing to try it.
Naturally. I mean, okay, between our heads, we don't have, you know that, no, but yeah. Between our minds,
Assuming you have some sort of
Mm.
internal
All evidence
organs
to
or
the contrary, yes.
yeah.
we were trying to figure out could we repair this thing.
No,
No.
this thing is.
Not even
What
a
about the other
difficulty
salvage from
30.
it?
What about the other scrap? Didn't we pick up some other scraps of this technology?
No, there were various things that just debris on the other side before you entered.
We didn't get any of the debris?
You know, we could start a telecom museum on the shuttle bay. Start collecting everything we can about them.
Assuming Starfleet doesn't kill us. That's really what our other Lexicon did, and they blew us up. Or maybe it might have been a rogue captain. We don't know.
Yeah?
But yeah, we used to
As
be on
far as the Lexington is concerned, you can't join them on their ship.
Sure, yeah.
No, they have to
Okay.
get to their own timeline.
Yeah.
They have to get to their own universe.
Well, before they try anything, we should probably go back to our portal.
Yeah. All right. We can then
All right.
At Impulse.
At Impulse.
impulse the portal.
We are very impulsive, that's for sure.
All right, it's going to be control science, control security, control engineering.
Okay.
As the systems once again
Mm.
violently
Control
run
What's the
you.
difficulty?
1.
Okay.
Mm.
One success.
2 successes.
Okay.
Okay, 1 momentum.
0. Got 2 15s.
It's a new scene. Do you want to throw one of your momentum to give him?
I'll throw you a momentum if you want to roll another die.
That's an 18.
You,
Well, you control science.
Huh?
Your
I did science, yes.
Okay, your sensors are down.
Okay.
I'm not letting you do science ever again.
I mean, I'm not as good at engineering, but okay, yeah.
Neither am I.
So you come through and you have no way of sensors are detecting whether you're in your right universe or not.
mm.
I would like to try and fix the sensors.
Control engineering, difficulty of 2.
I mean, I didn't make it worse.
Our sensors worked before we went there.
Mhm. All right.
We need to calibrate them, that's all.
2 successes.
All right, you managed to bring your sensors back online. Kind of hard to tell with as many timelines and dimensions that you've been through. Fairly certain this is yours.
Okay. Is there a bunch of Tillicol debris around?
No.
That's why we left it.
Yeah, well, apparently, whatever
You got sucked into?
you got sucked into, yeah, and
Okay.
thrown around in other places. So
So,
at this point, the tunnel, the gateway closes, and now it's just an empty spot, space.
uh-huh.
Right.
So,
So,
we can
how
put
far to the nearest
Inhabit-
basic impulse?
Pretty far.
Well, can we communicate with somebody? And help
Or
us?
You
subspace.
could try to contact Starfleet.
Yeah.
That's going to go
We
well.
got a Klingon on the ship, don't we? Yeah, we'll contact the Klingons. They can give us. They can fix our ship.
I think they're mad enough that you took their ship.
Well,
It was
hey,
abandoned.
yeah, it was abandoned.
Oh.
Yeah.
We could scan the obelisk so we know it. But didn't you meet a group that was interested in Tillicol technology? I swear I saw that on something.
Hmm.
I mean, Starfleet was interested in it
Mhm.
because it keeps taking out Starfleet technology. They're curiously not putting on technology, so it's really advantageous we're on the ship, even though we're not good at repairing it. The Orions?
Yeah. We could see if they could help.
Yeah.
There are Orion scientists, so I've heard.
I mean, this has to be at least worth a warp core, right?
All right.
So you send out a distress beacon to the Orions.
It's a lot better than the Federation or the Klingons right
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
3 Orion vessels come out of warp. They hail them.
Hey,
Hopefully, we've done enough. We can do all the scans we've done on the obelisk before they show up.
Mm.
Every scan possible, get all the information we can,
okay.
hide it away.
All right.
Let's see. I had her. Wait, that other one died, didn't she?
Did she?
Pretty sure I remember you trying to work with them until you got down to the creatures. They were going to kill the creatures and
Yeah.
you killed them, yes. So the only Orions that you know of that you were dealing with are all dead.
Ah,
And so
Okay.
now they
So
see
it's a new batch.
a new batch that is familiar with you killing the other Orions.
It's a new batch. They don't know who we are. I really know who we are.
Surrender to the Orion slaves, and we'll rescue you.
That's not much of a rescue.
Better than being adrift in space.
do you want the obelisk or not? We're going to destroy it if you don't want it.
You must pay for your crimes of killing our fellow Orions.
She got herself killed. We didn't actively kill them. They attacked creatures that were on the planet.
and we found Federation phaser fire attacking them on their remains.
Because they shot at us.
If you want our help, the only way we're going to help you is if you stand trial.
Okay, that difference between staying trial and going to slavery. You didn't
Yeah.
present that.
Okay.
Fine. You're guilty. You're going to slavery.
That was a short trial.
Uh,
Well,
Too much for a jury.
well, I got my. Why don't we
Mute it on it.
mute.
Yeah. turn off the communication. Let's package up. They want the obelisk. Is that correct? They do want it very badly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably a P footer in
If
chat saying
we
that
could-
was for trial. Yes,
If we could talk them into
From the coffiner.
wanting, the difficulty is actually getting away. But if we could eject the obelisk somewhere, have them chase the obelisk, we run off.
Run off
Right
at
to-
impulse.
Run off at
And warp
impulse.
drives.
Maybe we can get one of their ships.
We get what?
Go from a McMahon ship to an Orion ship.
Well,
How big are their ships?
Um,
Do they have a small one?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
something we can have enough people to man it.
Right.
they have shuttles. These particular ships. Let's see, there's this
And shuttles usually don't go to war.
No. Oh. It's your sister.
Remember, you're part of this too.
Yes.
Yeah. You want your character to do anything?
Oh,
Does Kamoya speak up? Like, hey, does she have any ideas?
send an engineer back to stay trial on their own first.
Oh, just our engineer? I'm not very diplomatic over here.
uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
Right. There is, this is not just 3 vessels. I'm going to say these are all Stiletto class fighters.
Stiletto class.
That's what it says.
Stylish.
Yes.
Do they look smaller or larger?
About the same size.
We're scale 3.
Scale. Oh no. They're 3 scale 2s.
So it's like a smaller ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 3 of them with warp drives and working weapons and shields.
Wait a minute.
We
I
can-
saw this. They don't have company lines, do they?
No, they don't.
I don't know.
No.
Can we try and trade them just the entire ship for one of their ships?
Or could we cloak and go off and
We don't have war!
can't cloak? No. We cloak and go off.
I don't know, the-
And
You
look lower
can
speed.
fire a salvo of photon torpedoes until they find you and bring you down.
Cloak does require power requirement of 3.
Yeah,
I'm
with,
not
with
sure
your
what
warp
power
drive.
we have.
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
enough power to
No.
activate them.
Oh.
No.
All right.
Torpedoes don't require them.
True.
All right.
Are you exchanging?
Who
your
killed the power?
taking-
We were we failed to
We creatively relocated our warp drive.
Again.
into a black hole again.
See what they do without you?
We would certainly like to exchange our ship, obelisk, the shuttles, for one of your fighters.
No deal.
Well,
I suppose at least that you do a roll for it. Let's say
Yeah.
presence command difficulty of 4.
If we're slaves, don't they already own them all?
I got 12 on
that's worse than
There
my
you go.
fitness security.
Presence security, you said?
presence command.
Presence command. I got 10.
Yeah, nobody's a leader
I got
here.
it.
So.
that.
That is
Okay.
literally my base stats.
I got 12 on
But it's a familiar situation with just 3 players. Yeah, we can do the worst possible.
Yep, go for it.
it. Okay. 2 successes?
Just need 4.
Needed 4.
What was your number for command?
Oh, it's 3.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there's a chance I could roll one. Wait, what's yours?
8.
Okay, mine's 10. Okay. We'll try to assist you.
Okay.
So close there. That is another success, so that's 3 successes at least.
Yeah.
She says, "Can't I just turn my back and y'all massacre? I don't mean to do no harm, but I'm not okay with slavery."
How
Well,
about we talk him into just taking one of the crew? Who would have?
Suspoko. Yeah, he hasn't been here in a long while. Why don't you just send him off and he can create a new character?
He's really well this sort of raven, don't you?
I don't see why not.
Well,
Anyways.
they give an opportunity for him to make it.
Would that lower the difficulty to 3? If we offer up our engineer to go along with the Klingon ship.
Yeah, you need somebody to operate the cloaking device.
Never mind, the Klingons coming with us too. Wow. So we're saving the Klingon that was on the ship instead of the engineer that was part of our crew. Just pointing out.
Yeah.
we've encountered our own Kobayashi.
Okay.
Unless would Nathan want to have yet another character if he doesn't follow along with us? If we, a Klingon with his own Klingon ship.
We have made so many changes in this one session.
Without their consent, yes.
Obviously. So, well, you should have seen the earlier one where they were traveling through multiple dimensions.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well, what are we doing?
We still have to make this cohesive so we can finish the last 2 missions
Uh-huh.
at this point.
We're all aboard the
All right.
Lexington.
He's listening now. Repeat the offer. Okay, so we'll be getting down to 3, which we see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are surrounded by 3 Orion ships. They're technically smaller than us, but we're outgunned and outpowered because we don't have a warp core anymore. So we're trying to offer them the obelisk that we took as many scans as we could already from the Tilisac race.
Tillicol?
Tillicol?
Why'd you take so
Tilisac.
I don't know.
All right.
Tillicol. I know Tilly something. So
That's a character on Discovery.
I know. And
Okay.
anyways, so we're offering that, the Klingon ship, which I love the Klingon cloaking device on the ship. I take as many scans as I can on it right now.
You can stay with it.
I value my life more and my freedom. And then also 1 prisoner for us having claimed that we killed their captain before when, it was self-defense and she got herself killed. And did both her kids die too? We should take twin sons?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
No, she got them away.
They got away. Okay.
They did get away, and that's how they found the others found out about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, they survived. So, we're offering up a prisoner to go along with. Would it either be Nathan's character or Raven's character? That's what the offer is. Either one, we get a new character then.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't there.
And just think that the person who sacrifices their character gets the opportunity to perfect a new character.
Like clearly, Silver has over here.
Yeah.
Except for anything that requires like command or fitness or
Personality.
yeah.
He says the boy is tribute.
Boy is true. Amen. Boy is true.
Okay. So, okay.
You made David buy it. All right.
They will take Suspoko. They will take the obelisk, and they will take your cloaking device.
Oh.
They'll give you more rods that they found to repower your ship.
Okay, so we get to keep the.
So we don't even have
Yeah.
warp core anymore.
No, but you can use the fuel rods as alternatives.
Yeah.
for a time.
For a time.
To be able to get us to a space station or...
Yes.
Uh-huh.
To get a Klingon warp core. That gets us out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta install these rods.
We're hoping to train on to be a Orion ship instead, but...
We started with a paper.
Okay.
Trading up from
It
there?
is easier for you to explain that you kept a Klingon ship rather than being on an Orion ship like, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Do we need to explain it? It's like, oh, it's that crew again. I don't want to know how this happened.
We're gonna show up the Borg cube.
And we're not even assimilated. We're just, making it work.
Yeah, sure. Poor cube. I
Okay.
mean, they found him in Enterprise, right? Frozen? Yeah.
Uh,
Surely you should have some Borg in the original series. Yeah, great.
okay.
Okay, I'll watch this and catch up later. I'm bowing out. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Spoko is gone. Bye,
You
Spoko.
can wait for the session to end. You're already wiping his character.
Woo, yes.
Oh, we can always come back.
Yeah, he could they could get upset when they even drop him off on us.
And become an agent of
I'm
the
sure they
Orions.
would. I'm sure they would. Like, why did we take you?
Alright,
Okay.
so what's it gonna take to install these fuel rods?
Let's see.
Oh, no.
Did their engineers show up to install them for us?
No.
I can
No.
install some stuff, but I'm not a decent engineer.
Which one is less
Maybe.
we do, the better.
Yeah, just something simple.
Yeah.
Wait, these fuel rods are ancient technology, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's got
Control engineering difficulty of 2.
Hey, I can do this. Okay.
Do you want me to attempt to assist you? I got 12.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm rocking a 14 for this. 2 successes.
I do not hurt, but I also do not.
Okay,
17.
2 successes.
Okay, you managed to install the fuel rods, and now you have some warp capability. At least enough to get you someplace where you can reinstall a new warp drive.
okay.
Well, let's see.
Do we go to a Klingon ship, since we do still have a Klingon on board, or do we go to the Federation?
Well, the last space. Well, I don't know.
Would the Federation be disappointed that we lost the obelisk?
But they lost.
And not only that, but we gave it up to, basically an enemy.
Yeah.
It was basically the same one that the Orions were trying to get to in the first place. So,
Yeah, but it was working there.
yeah.
You can't
What?
help that.
I have no idea.
Well, I
This
think
is in no
Klingon-
possible future I ever
I
saw.
think a Klingon is best, better, especially we have a Klingon with us.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do we want to end it there for us
Yeah,
to
get
end
out
it for
his
it to
character
Klingon?
negotiation skills.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Assuming he can talk to his own people and get you back on on track.
I mean, he's low ranked, but
yeah.
he's still lovely family on the Klingon, so.
Yeah.
Klingon respect low rank people.
Join us next
They are
time
like
for
our-
Emergency on SETI Alpha 5.
Oh, you're gonna do the honors.
But yeah.
Until next time, happy gaming and live long and prosper.